You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers running from Monday, June 17th, all the way through Friday, June 28th. It looks like we're getting recast Gabi, Judith Chapman back as Diana Colville. We've got Alex making big moves. We've got a lot of prom action coming and so much to unpack. I'm really excited about what is happening these 2 weeks on Days of Our Lives. Before we dig into all of that, though, if you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our NBC soap opera updates. So if you haven't seen it yet, on Monday, June 17th, Stefan, as I suspected, found that test in the safe when he was in there looking for what his sister told him to find. And he confronted EJ and told him, you better find a way to get your DA job back and get my wife out of prison, or I'm going to go tell Nicole. EJ threatened to toss the test, and Stefan's like, fine, I'll just tell Nicole and she'll run a new test. And EJ is quaking in his sweater. Abe comforts Paulina, who's very upset because Chanel plans to leave town, but she perked up a little bit when EJ showed up at her door saying, you know what, I'm going to scrap this whole petition to recall the mayor, and he is going to try and cut a deal that he'll stop trying to get her kicked out of office if she will give him back his job as DA. So Chanel and Johnny, by the way, are leaving short term. They're going to exit this week because Carson Boatman was out on paternity leave. And of course, you know, this all tapes 6 months back. So his little girl was born on December 22nd, pretty much exactly 6 months ago. And he immediately took paternity leave. So they wrote out Raven Bowens and Carson Boatman for a few weeks to accommodate that. So they are gone this week, but not gone for good. And Alex Kiriakis clears the air with Brady Black. They have a very interesting conversation, you know, after Alex walked up on them in bed together. And Alex is making it clear that Teresa's his woman now. That's going to come back to bite him. He's going to have a lot of regrets in that department. Tuesday, June 18th, we've got Sarah Horton still very intent on finding Xander Cook's mother. She wants to meet her. She wants her to come to Salem for the wedding. She wants his mother, Mrs. Cook, whose first name we still don't know yet. We know she's Scottish. We know she's played by Serena Scott Thomas, and that's about it. Sarah Horton is not having luck finding the woman, and she's extremely frustrated. Julie and Chad are ready to go to Chicago to check out that safety deposit box, but then Jack Devereaux shows up on Tuesday and throws a monkey wrench into their plans. Maggie gets some shocking news about Constantine, and I just wonder if the way they drag episodes over, if this is the moment she finds out that her fiance and would-be murderous husband is dead. I cannot imagine she'll be too upset that the guy's taking a dirt nap. Wednesday, June 19th, Eli and Lonnie show up with the twins, Jules and Carver, for Paulina and Abe's anniversary. Remember, they got married 2 years ago on Juneteenth. EJ talks to Johnny about his son's plans to leave town, to run to LA, to try and make this film dream happen at long last. Chad and Julie find out something stunning. So there's this photo of Anna Lynn McCord, who I suspect is the new Abby, and Days of Our Lives released it. It's a behind the scenes photo, and she is posing with Aaron, who is Tate's friend, his older doctor brother. He's the one we saw the other day with Chanel and Johnny. His first name escapes me. And the Felicity, the little girl who is helping out at the bakery, they are all family. And so it was a picture of Anna Lynn McCord hugging them. And based on that picture, people assume that she is part of their family. I'm taking a wait and see attitude towards this because she's a very big get to put into a whole new family that is unproven and untested. And I just wonder if NBC was doing a spoilers misdirect with this photo they released. We'll find out very, very soon because her first air date is this week. Thursday, June 20th, we've got Tate and Holly trying to figure out how they are going to get to spend prom night together. Tate's got big plans. Holly's got big plans. But Nicole is a big problem, and she is proving to be an obstacle. And Eric spends some time talking to his mom, Marlena, about his broken marriage, his frustrations with losing the child that he thought was going to be his to raise. He still doesn't know it's his biologically. And Marlena knows he doesn't want to be alone, and she asks him tough questions about whether he is still in love with Nicole Walker. Friday, June 21st, more prom action. Brady and Teresa are dressed up nice. He's in a tux. She's in a pretty dress. They are there chaperoning, keeping a very close eye on their son, especially after Teresa walked in on Tate and Holly at the Kiriakis mansion. And remember, Tate went off on Teresa for using his dad. So there's just a whole bunch of family angst right there. Steve Johnson confesses something to Justin on Friday, and Alex makes a bold move. He tells Teresa he loves her, and it looks like that ring is going to pop out very soon and go on her scheming little finger. That takes us to the week of June 24th through the 28th. Teresa, of course, is going to be thrilled to get that ring on her finger. The problem is her heart and mind remains with Brady Black, but she's going to be burning all those bridges once her ugly secret comes out. And I just wonder if Tate and Holly are going to get busted since they are trying to spend the night together on the sly at the Salem Inn. I wonder if Nicole, Teresa, or Brady is going to come knocking on the door and drag one or both of them out of there. Eric struggles to keep his feelings for Nicole hidden as EJ struggles to keep his dirty DNA secret hidden. Leo Stark is going to head over to Statesville Prison to see his diabolical mother, Diana Colville. He wants some answers about the struggles he is having to live the life he wants and to find love. And I think he's pretty sure that's because he was not loved himself as a child. Recast Gabi is on screen, and Stefan tells her his plan. I wonder if the first time we see Cherie Jimenez as Gabi, if she's going to be in prison still in her outfit, and he shows up to tell her he's blackmailing EJ to get her out of there. EJ is going to admit to Nicole he saw her kissing Eric and how upset and jealous he was. Lucas Horton is going to be taking off his fatherly frock, as we saw, and checking out of Salem soon until he has a new storyline. And Brady warns Alex about Teresa after he sees the big rock on her finger. All right, those are our 2-week spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Please subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on what plots really have you excited right now. Come back soon. We're talking Days of Our Lives right here on Soap Dirt on YouTube 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.